Okay, we're here with Jack Cole after a good day out at Westgar Street against Northcote Park. Jack, good to be back on the winners list.
Yeah, we're very happy to be back on the winners list, get 4 points, so that's 50% at the minute.
Yeah. Do you think that you could pinpoint some things that we were better in areas today than we were last week?
Oh, I think we definitely ran the ball better today. Our defence, we had a couple of the defenders, key defenders played fairly well today, and Skicko, Pepiot and Finnan. So, yeah, I think that was good. And we ran the ball better.
I think Finnan really showed that he can be a player and looks like he might be good for the black and white. Also, I thought the game of ambrose swindon was a lot better than it was last week. So that was good to see.
Oh, we definitely got more out of both those players this week, and they were both very disappointed last week, and they've bounced back, which is all you can ask. It's good.
Yes. And the intensity, you think that was up a bit more today, or?
Oh, no, I thought our intensity last week was good enough, but our finish was shit ass. Yeah. But no, I thought I was happy with the intensity in both games.
I think one area where, from an observer, we looked like Montmorency improved was in week one. I thought a lot of our chances that we did miss came from sort of outside 50. We had Gutterson and Sage sort of taking shots from 50, around 55. I think the ball came into the 50. I don't know the stats, but I thought it looked like it came into the 50 a lot more this week.
Yeah, and we converted much better. I think we were 9 goals 2 at one stage or something. So, yeah, that's good. But I mean, the ground's a bit more open. It was a different game. Like last week, it was a bit of a rugby scrum all around the ground. So yeah, it opened up a bit, and we were able to run a bit and open it. That was good. Yeah.
So overall, a much better effort. It's good to be back on the board, and just looking forward to the next few weeks.
Yeah, every week's another week. So just try and keep it side on the track. I think injuries over the year are going to take a big toll because they've got 18 games in a row, no rest. So yeah, you've got to keep the boys up and keep going.
Next week against Creek, home game. Hopefully get our first one at home, you think?
Definitely. That's what we're aiming for.
Yeah. Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we're here now with Jeffries, Northcote Park, legend and stalwart. Brett, or BJ, it was a tough game, but unfortunately didn't come away with it.
Yeah, no, it was a tough game, nice and hard, and both sides had a good hard dip at it all day, and just unfortunately Mont were a bit stronger through the legs and chest, and had a few players that could use the ball a bit better than us.
Yeah. Look, I thought that the Parkers were hard at it today and really did take it up to Mont. Was there a big difference between this week and last week? Do you think the team was better today, or? Yeah,
like last week I think we got a bit carried away with ourselves. We had 3 or 4 practice matches and we won all them. I think we might have thought we were a bit better than what we were, but at least today we consistently had a crack all day. I think last quarter we might have ran out a bit of legs, but at least we pushed ourselves for the total 120 minutes today, so which was good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and the feeling around the club. I mean, you're zipping too, but I think that there'd still be a good feeling at the Parkers. I think that their win's not going to be too far away. Yeah,
no, it is still a good feeling. Like we've got 8 new players in the side this year and that, so a few more in the reserves that can come up and play. So at least our depth's a bit better this year.
Yeah.
And it'd be like a win's not far away. We've got Heidelberg next week, but we might be pushing it uphill with them. But after that, we'll see how we go. We've got a win on the board fairly soon.
There's a few of the younger kids that I saw out there today that are sort of you haven't seen around Northcote for a little while. And I don't know their names, but you had a number 22 and a couple of young sort of blonde guys that were running off the back flank there that seemed to add a bit to the team. Can you tell us a bit about a few of the new guys?
Yeah, Andrew Lutzer, he's come through the under-19s. He started on the wing and ran through the centre a bit. He's a pretty classy young fella. He's picking up confidence with each game. Anthony Hogan, I can't remember what number he is actually, but he was one of the blonde-headed ones that runs up and down the wing pretty well. So they sort of complement our older, solider blokes like Joey Ahmed and Jamie Gresham. They sort of give us plenty of run in that as well. So which is what we need. We recruited the strength we sort of needed. Now we just need to top up on the running a bit as well, and it'd be like those young blokes can provide that.
And how about Joey? What's he sort of brought back to the club, do you think?
Yeah, he's experienced, and that's good all around the club and that. Like he's turned 39 last week, which is still a huge effort to be playing like First Division, Diamond Valley and that. So, and even just his direction out on the ground, his direction and hardness was something that we were missing definitely last year. So. And it's just a great asset to have back.
And lastly, BJ, yourself, how you holding up, mate? How's the body going?
Yeah, body's not too bad. I still need probably another 2 or 3 runs before I get back to the fitness I should be, I suppose. But it doesn't feel too bad for this time of year. Like the hard grounds do jar you up a bit, but still plodding around slowly enough and that. So.
Well, it's great to see you still kicking on, and thanks a lot for your time today, mate.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Cheers.
All the best for the year.
Thanks. Well, we're here now with Ambrose Kirtley Swindon, reigning Mr Montmorency. Last week, Kirtley, probably you wouldn't have had one of your best games, but today you were much better. Happy with the performance?
Yeah, good to get back in the winners' circle. Today we were a lot more structured, and I got a bit more of it, a bit better prepared. It was good.
So today, what was your role? You sort of started at centre half forward, and then did you push up the ground? It looked like you at some stages you were everywhere. What was your role today?
I was on the wing, but Matty Cusack was centre half forward, and just in case he played pretty well last week, so in case they did their homework on him, just trying to throw a spanner in their preparation.
Yeah, and you looked as I said, you looked like you moved a lot better and got into the play a lot more. If your fitness is okay, everything's okay on that side of things.
Yeah, the fitness is pretty good. Bit of a sore glute today, but it all felt pretty good. Nice big ground, a lot of room to move compared to Mont last week. So.
And what did you think of the Parkers? They seem to take it up to us at a couple of different occasions. They don't seem to be too bad of a side. I don't think they'll be relegation stakes at all. But what did you think of them?
Yeah, they were good, competitive. I think they'll go all right. They'll knock a few teams over, I reckon. Take a couple of top scalps. And the ground out there, lovely conditions, perfect conditions. Lovely ground, lush as. So
great, that's great. And so this year, Mr Montmorency's coming out in a couple of weeks. Do you think you'll hold your title?
I don't know. Got some stiff competition. Matty Neal, Cesarai, he's looking sharp.
Well, Cesarai always does look sharp. Maybe we just end the interview on that note. Good luck.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.